Hi, this is Ruben Lawing here in McAllen, Texas. This is my leadership talk for Sunday. So this afternoon, a couple things have changed. I, when I was in the mortgage business in California, Sunday afternoons, man, that was my marketing time. I would call and pound the phone, and then I did some other things, and then I got um, my second wife. Um, and I wasn't doing anything that would require me making calls on Sundays, but Sundays was like locked down. You don't do anything on Sundays. And so I've been adhering to that, except for the good news call on Sunday night. But I'm like, something. I do prayer, meditation every day, read my scriptures every day, and the I got to thinking about um, the Sadducees and the Pharisees, you know, getting after Christ countless times about doing things on Sundays. And he, healed somebody on a Sunday. Um, One of his guys were um, taking wheat and you know, eating the wheat on a Sunday, and he had basically he could justify it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm helping people. So I got busy pounding the phone today, and the in the beginning, it's just like you kind of dread, but all of a sudden you start talking to people and you start having cordial conversations with them, and then you start getting some results, and that's how you get into it, right? Now, tying, I've been doing this Life on Fire challenge, and their big thing is those little drills they have you do, finding your why. Like, what was your life on fire moment? For me, it was the day that I was designated as a Navy SEAL. It was the day I had my first fight with the All Navy boxing team, and I did exactly what I'd imagined doing in my mind in the first round. Went all around the guy completely without him touching me. And first punch I hit him with, I hit him so hard he flew across the ring in a sitting position and bounced across the ring. And all these Navy SEALs jumped up in the ring and carried me out of their shoulders like in the movies. So then they ask you, why was that significant? Well, that was significant because everything that I had been imagining and focusing on and, for 3.5 years materialized on that day. Okay, so I'm like, whoa, what if I could do that with anything I wanted? Plan it out, think about it, you know, you know, make it part of my subconscious, right? Okay, all right. Then I'm a Toastmaster. I'm the Toastmasters president for Hub City Toastmasters in Pharr, Texas, and I had to do my officer training, and part of that, this training was on finding your why, and this pastor's on there, you know, digging in. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Right? And then the same thing with Life on Fire Challenge. They're, why do you want what you want? Why is this dream? Why is this 680 San Fernando house in Point Loma, California, my dream? Okay, well, the view. Why is that view important to me? That view is important to me because I can think of all the times that I've been swimming in that bay and over it and under it, and every time I've been on the top of the CFOX or PB, and why is that important to you? Okay, because I was able to do things that that I, never would have imagined. Nobody around me would have ever imagined that I did. Okay, wow, what is that? So everything kind of comes around, okay, to that really that having that significance. So why did I join Toastmasters? Why did I join Toastmasters? Because I wanted to prove my speaking ability. Why was that important to me? Because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. Okay, so why am I with World Financial Group? Well, the very first thing, it wasn't the money. It wasn't the money. I was a mortgage broker. I was already making, $200,000 a year, 5 years in a row, right? And I had all these clients that I was a debt management consultant before I got in the mortgage business. So most of my clients couldn't get loans anywhere else. And I was able to help them, pay down their debts, uh, negotiate their debts, dispute their derogatories on their credit, right? Get their credit scores up and get their reserves and their cash flow. And next thing you know, I'm getting them a house, but I knew they weren't going to make it to retirement. And so when I saw the company, I'm like, I can help these people. And if I could help them, do them a favor by helping them with this, then I get a favor helping me with some referrals. And I did get some referrals. But that young guy that took me out on appointments, he made $30,000 that month on my referrals. I'm like, oh, I need to get those licenses, right? So, but the gist of it was, it's helping people. And I'm not afraid to help anybody. Okay. And, you can make more money helping the people that have money to do something with, right? But if you help the people that don't, they will eventually, and they'll refer you to those people that they will. And it's just, if you see it that way, right? If you have that heart to help people, right? And you know how you can tell? I can tell. I have this one lady, she's already got her retirement set and everything. But boy, she just started sending people my way, right? She just got, started sending me people. Okay, now she didn't do it the textbook way. She didn't really, edify me that well. But she sent them to me, and her reason was because she, saw that what I would do would benefit them, or they would be good at doing what I'm doing. Right? I got somebody else. He's talking to people. He's talking to these girls. He likes to go to Hooters. He's all traveling all over the country. He's been locked down for 10 years, taking care of his mother who had Alzheimer's, and she died. And now he's traveling, and he's coming down here by way of. He went from Indiana to Georgia to Fort Lauderdale to New Orleans and now he's in Kentucky. I think he was in Mississippi Mississippi. Now he's in Kentucky, but he's coming down here, and he likes to stop at Hooters, and he starts talking to these Hooters girls, right? And so he's got me a couple leads of girls that he just now met. Lets me talk to them, and they give him their phone number and their email, and I send him a blue book and I follow up, and and he's digging this. He's thinking, okay, I can do this all day, right? But it's really interesting until you get into it, until you dig into it. You don't see that, and that's what we're all about. But you got to do it before you can see it. Isn't that interesting? But a big part of it is finding that reason why and drilling down. Okay. And once you do that, all right, then it's smooth sailing from there. All right. Have a great Sunday.